for a classified record.
Raid sparks Republican rage.
They don't want Donald Trump to run and win again.
Flipping new cars.
It's absolutely insane. It's mind-blowing.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. The FBI searches former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in South Florida. In a social media statement, Trump called it prosecutorial misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system. When the news got out, Trump supporters turned out.
I think it's another unjust, made-up thing like the impeachment hoaxes.
Democrats are weaponizing the FBI, and it has to stop.
CBS's Catherine Herridge has details.
Another day in paradise. This was a strange day.
According to a Trump advisor, FBI agents arrived at Mar-a-Lago Monday at around 10 a.m. On social media, Trump said, "The raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate," claiming he was working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies.
This is unexplored territory.
Former prosecutor Harry Litman told CBS News securing a search warrant in a case like this would require a high standard of evidence.
This kind of high-stakes, high-level service of a search warrant by the FBI, I think that's unprecedented.
Multiple sources told CBS News the search warrant for Mar-a-Lago was connected to missing White House records. Earlier this year, the National Archives asked the Justice Department to investigate Trump's handling of official documents. Under the Presidential Records Act, documents sent and received as president must be preserved. But in January, the National Archives said some records returned by Trump were ripped up or taped together. In addition, sources say classified material was among 15 boxes retrieved from his Florida estate.
This is a big-time move that in part is going to be stepping on a hornet's nest. Not the same as saying they'll charge him, but man, they are treating him like any other criminal suspect, and that's high drama.
Family outrage came from the former president's son, Eric, who was on Fox News.
To have 30 FBI agents, actually more than that, descend on Mar-a-Lago, give absolutely no notice, go through the gate, start ransacking an office, ransacking a closet. Give me a break. And this is coming from what, the National Archives?
Now to Albuquerque, where police have stepped up security at mosques and schools after the recent killings of 4 Muslim men. CBS's Omar Villafranca says authorities believe the crimes may be linked.
Emotions are still raw for Sharif Hedi. More than 9 months after his younger brother, Mohammed Zahir Ahmedi, was killed behind their family's halal market in what investigators say may be a targeted attack.
When I saw my literally I didn't see it.
Authorities announced they are investigating a possible link between his brother's murder and the murders of 3 other Muslim men. Ahmad Asad is president of the Islamic Center of New Mexico.
People are so scared they're missing prayer service. Well, they are. I mean, they're missing their daily routine. They're missing their life. They're missing their sanity.
Teachers and staff returning to school today in Uvalde, Texas, for the first time since the elementary school attack that killed 21 children and 2 adults. Kids return to class next month. At a school board meeting last night, parents like Adam Martinez expressed concern.
I told my son that we're going to have extra cops there. And he said, who cares about the cops? They're not going to do anything anyway.
The school district is looking for an interim police chief. Chief Pete Arredondo, criticized for the response to the shooting, will be the subject of a termination hearing. 4 minutes after the hour.
That's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.